prostitute who became famous for her liaison with movie star Hugh Grant. She's here today because she saw a pimp on our show named Lomas, and she wants to confront him.
I'm her personal manager. I'm helping her.
What? How do you help? That you get 2/3 of your income. The government doesn't take that much money.
We're just surviving, man.
If it wasn't for me, Divine would be nowhere, you know. I helped Divine launch her career, you know. And what helped, I helped Hugh Grant. Helped him get a, you know, he got a new movie role behind.
What are you doing for her?
And this is Laura. She's here today because she's a housewife who saw Lomas on our show and decided that she wanted to become a prostitute. What will her husband say?
I feel about this big right now coming on national television to tell her how much I care about her and I want her to marry me. I want her to forget about...
Let's find out. Want to come inside?
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Welcome to the show. Today we're going to meet a woman who says she wants to make a living as a call girl.
Well, I want you to meet Laura. She's a housewife. Why do you want to become a prostitute?
And Jerry, I'm going to be fulfilling a fantasy of mine that I've had for a very long time. For another, I think with Lomas's get and my go, I can make us some money.
You refer to Lomas. Lomas is, and I think it's fair to, he's been on our show before, he is what you call a pimp.
Yes.
So you saw this pimp and all of a sudden you said, gee, you think this is a good lifestyle?
I called the Jerry Springer Show and I was very interested in him.
Oh, great, we're a referral agency. All right. Okay. I'm sure you're a bright, sensible woman. Why would you choose this, though, as a career?
Well, I saw what he did for Divine Brown, and I think I could get him to do me a little bit better.
There's a man in your life.
Yes, there is.
And you've been with him for how long?
For about 5 years now.
5 years?
Yeah.
What does he have to say about this? Does he know of this?
Well, we watched the show together. And...
Oh, good. Okay, and you told him, and he said what?
Well, when we were watching the show together, I told him, and he said, well, maybe you could learn a few things from him. But I don't think he was really serious.
Yeah.
I don't think he's as serious as I was.
Well, let's find out how serious he is. Let's bring him out. Here is your husband, Tom. Tom, welcome to the show.
Okay.
Okay, so you're lying at home one night, you know, with your woman in bed there, and you're watching our show, and there's a pimp on the show, and your wife turns to you and says, "Oh, darling, I would like to be a prostitute as well."
Let me tell you, it was a joke. I didn't think she'd take it serious. I feel about this big right now coming on national television to tell her how much I care about her and I want her to marry me. I want her to forget about...
Excuse me, promises, promises. I've been told this for 5 years now, okay? I haven't seen anything yet.
So I want you to forget about this guy. I have nothing to do with him. Take me and marry me.
I tell you what, before you answer. No, I'm not saying what your answer should be. You answer exactly as you wish. I want to bring someone else out, and then she will give you your answer, okay? Because here is this fella, Lomas, who you saw on the show. He's the pimp that you actually watch, and you actually told your this man who's about to be your husband, that you want to be a prostitute. Why don't we meet him? Okay? All right? And then you can finish and you can answer him, because he's obviously saying that he loves you very much, all right? All right, here's a clip of when Lomas was on the show. This is apparently what you were watching, okay? Here is Lomas.
She needs a personal manager. Yeah, she do.
What do you want to
Actually, I need a couple new girls I'm looking for, and come on over there, talking.
Okay.
Hey, come on, come here. Say what?
Okay, we're going to bring him out in just a second now. But you're watching him, and you're lying in bed next to this very nice-looking young man.
Well, not exactly bad, but...
And you are suggesting that he is more enticing to you to follow what he's suggesting rather than being with him?
Yeah.
Here is Lomas.
Girl, man.
All right.
It's all you.
Come on, sit down. Have a seat. Have a seat. Have a seat. Come on. Have a seat. Holmes, have a seat. Can't get out.
Man, scoot the chair away from her, man.
Come on, right?
Okay.
You know, I have it in writing here. I have a contract. You know, I do that with my, with girls that want to work for me. And like I said, personal manager, I'll take the contract, fool. Like I said, I have a, what is that? Very much an agreement,
I wanted to meet him, all right?
You can sign them down.
All right, okay, let him... In fairness to Lomas... Now, I understand how you feel, but in fairness to Lomas, all he did was appear on the show. It's your wife, it's the woman who you want to marry. Okay, I understand you don't like what she's doing, but you
Dynamite
can't
comes
blame
in
him.
small packages. Bruce Lee wasn't a very big man, Jerry, so it's like this guy here is...
All right, okay. Well, let's not test anyone's physical skills here. So, Lomas,
Yeah.
nice outfit.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. To think there's a Holiday Inn without a curtain right now. Okay. So, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's get serious for a second, though.
Yeah.
And the serious part is, and I guess I have to ask you the question. Everyone's laughing. You are seriously thinking of giving him up to go into that kind of a life, running into people you have no idea what it's going to be like, how dangerous it could be? Are you crazy?
There's no danger here, Jerry. There's no danger at all. I mean, I very much take care of my girls. I take care of my girls.
What are you going to do for her? She's going to lie on her back for $50, $100, $200, and you take the money?
She necessarily doesn't have to lie on her back.
What are you yelling? Okay.
She doesn't have to lie on her back.
We're going to take a... Excuse me?
She doesn't lie on her back always. I mean, that's always. Not always.
Coming up later, Hugh Grant's famous hooker Divine Brown is here to confront her ex-manager Lomas. Do you understand? Wait a second. Do you understand what you just did? I just announced Divine Brown, and you all stood as if it's the President of the United States. Ladies and gentlemen, pack your bags, head for the shore. Let's get out of here. The country's going crazy. Okay. But up next, we're going to meet two of Lomas's current call girls. Please stay with us. Tom.
I am not going to be controlled by you anymore.
Go to counseling.
Yeah, okay?
Good girl. Thank you.
That's right.
So you can hold this, and we'll just see about that in a minute.
Oh.
Because...
No. Oh.
Let me tell you something.
Okay,
Get a business
about
manager.
you keep going around, you know, having my name, jocking on me and stuff like that.
Divine, it's already been through. We've already been through this in court, and we can here debate this again. And here it goes again. You're going to go ahead and pull that story.
Are you a woman in the Klan or other racially motivated group? If so, please call 1-800-96-JERRY, and you could be a guest on our show.
Thank you. Welcome back. Today we're talking to women who say they want to make a living selling their bodies. Now, we've already met Lomas, a personal manager who runs a nationwide call girl ring. Now let's meet two women who currently work as call girls for Lomas. Here are Barbie and Tony. Welcome to the show. Why do you, and I'm struck because you're two attractive women. Why are you choosing this as a profession?
Money, bottom line. It's all about money. Getting the things we want in life.
You can't find a job that pays better than the money we make. No college education.
Respect. They have a lot of respect. They have a lot of respect.
I respect myself.
You can find a job with some dignity.
Okay, she says you can find a job with some dignity. What do you say when she says that?
There's a lot of dignity here. There's a lot of men out there that are looking for a lot of...
Okay. Couldn't you... I understand that you like making good money, but let's assume that you're bright women. You can get a good job, have a career. There are a lot of people that make a lot of good money without being prostitutes. Women don't have to do that.
We choose to do it. It's our choice.
It's your choice. How did you get into it? Let me hear your personal story. I'll get to you in a second, Lomas.
I had a friend out in L.A. that works with Lomas, and she was making fantastic money. She had everything she possibly wanted. I saw the lifestyle she was leading. I wanted to be a part of it. I was sick of struggling to pay my way, pay my bills. This has done everything for me.
So how did it happen the first time? Because you had not been before a prostitute. The first time you accepted money from...
We're not prostitutes.
Okay. Okay. Okay, you're a librarian. What do you want to be called? Tell me the difference. What are you?
Call girls.
High-class call girl.
Which
the
means...
difference is I do not go on a corner and sell myself to any guy that might be walking down the street looking for a free...
That's a prostitute.
Okay. So, with you, it has to be by a phone call.
It has to be through Lomas.
Why through Lomas? What does he do for you?
He gets us a clientele that we want.
What we deserve. The clientele we deserve.
And what is that clientele?
Senators, Congress,
doctors, lawyers.
Fortune 500 companies.
And they're perfectly safe, Jerry. None of my girls ever had to worry about being in harm.
Okay.
You know, they never have to fear.
Laura was sitting at home a couple of months ago watching Lomas on television.
Good call.
Was enticed by what he does for a living and thought that she could be like you. Why don't you talk to her? You tell her why what you do is a good idea.
If you want a life that you want, if you want the life that you have always wanted, and you want the things that you've wanted,
hang out with this.
You know what? You know what? Look at him. Look at him.
Do it. We have everything we can possibly want.
You can do much better than that. Much better.
Hey, it's business. It's business.
Entertainment. You know, Larry Flint and all those guys. Hey, you know, Hugh Hefner.
You know, all the guys in the audience are booing, but how many of you guys?
How many of you guys approve of it? But I'm not looking for your approval. It's my life. I choose to do what I want to do.
Tom,
I don't. What you say, well, your opinion is your opinion. You're entitled to it. But I do what I got to do.
If you were honest, like every guy in the audience, if they were honest, if they would stand up and say, honestly, they would pay to have sex with a girl. They would pay to have sex with me, they would pay to have sex with her, and they would pay to have sex with her.
That's right.
All right, Tom, you hear this. How do you respond?
It's a joke, Jerry. It's all a joke. I cannot believe these girls. I've been in love with this girl. I want her to marry me. I'll take care of her. I've taken care of her for the last 5 years. She don't need some bozo like this hanging out.
I can't hear.
He does not let me go out. He does not give me any money. I have to ask him if I could use the car. I have to ask him for $5 if I want to go. I mean, he can go out.
We're on a budget, Jerry. I mean, I work hard.
A budget.
A budget.
What kind of stuff is that?
Yeah, a budget. But he can go out with the boys. He can go out with the boys all night long. He can go out with them and spend all of his money on beer. And hey, you're going into bars. You're going into bars, but you can't give me $5 or $10 for gas so I can go down and visit.
And he's going to bars and you know, doing the same thing. Actually, basically looking for, you know, entertainment.
Okay, let's. I tell you what. Let's take a break. When we come back, we're going to have some divine intervention.
And I made her. I made her.
Divine Brown has a few things to say to Lomas and to the woman who wants to work for him. Stay with us.
I can't tell you what to do with your life, but it's not the best thing to do. You know,
Inventors. Invention Submission Corporation can help you try to patent your idea and submit it to companies. Call 1-800-727-IDEA for free information. If you'd like to save up to 50% on your contact lenses, eyeglasses, and eye exams, call for a free Lens Express catalog. Call 1-800-206-LENS.
Tomorrow on Spring.
It is dangerous now.
They're dancers working south of the border in Tijuana nightclubs.
Anything goes in Mexico. A lot of underage girls work down there.
John is a strip club regular.
Go down south of the border, Jerry, and I'm the king. Come here. Show them what you do for $1. Come on.
Tanya is a former dancer who wants these girls to stop.
I was kidnapped, held hostage, and I was raped. My body is worth a heck of a lot more than a buck.
The dangerous world of Tijuana strip clubs. Tomorrow on Spring.
Welcome back. Today we're talking to a woman who wants to work as a call girl. She says she wants to work for Lomas, a personal manager who says he once managed the infamous Divine Brown. Well, Divine Brown is here today. Let's meet her. Here is Divine. Welcome to the show. Where are you thinking? I guess, what has happened in your life since the incident with Hugh Grant?
Well, a lot have happened in my life. I did a lot of positive things. I turned my life around totally.
Did you?
You know.
Did you give up prostitution?
Yes, I gave it up.
And what has happened? What are you doing?
I did several interviews for his magazines, Hustlers, Playboys. I did movies. I had like 4 parts in movie options, scripts and stuff like that. I've been around the world twice. You know, it's really been good. You know, I have, right now I got an offer in a movie with Ice Cube. I'm doing, actually I have an offer for the show Married with Children. So, you know, it's been really good. It's been really good.
Yeah. I was lucky enough to do that show too. Different circumstances. But,
yeah.
Tell me, when I asked you what has happened since that incident, you said, my life has suddenly gone positive. I've turned my life around.
That's right.
Sitting next to you is a woman who watches and suddenly decides she wants to do what you did. She wants to be either a prostitute, a call girl. Of course, you were standing on the street, so you would call her a prostitute, wouldn't you?
I don't call it that, Jerry. I mean,
what would you say to Laura? And I'm going to get to you in a second, but what would you say? Talk to Laura. I'm out of it.
Okay, I would say to her that, you know, I don't have anything against it, you know, because I was there, but luckily I had an opportunity to get out of it. But, you know, I can't tell you what to do with your life, but it's not the best thing to do, you know. Right. You know, if you don't have a choice, you know, it looks like, you know, the guy loves you. You know, he's trying to keep it positive for you. You know, I think you should stick with him. He offered to marry you, and that's very seldom.
Yeah, well, the ring's not paid for, I'm sure. I'm sure he charged
And
it,
that's
okay?
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you.
So that's just another bill.
That's just another bill,
We're
and that's another bill that like,
I work every day, and
a lot of girls have to go in
Oh,
and
you work
deal
every
with.
day.
Yeah.
But,
And the positive things happen with Divines because, like I said,
The positive things happened when she stopped.
No,
That's
the
right.
positive thing was she kept going.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, Divine and Lomas. You're telling me that whatever he does, you couldn't do on your own. Are you seriously
we could,
saying
but
that?
we wouldn't have the high class. That's why we're high class. Oh, you know what? You know what? We have clientele.
Oh, no class.
We would have no
And like I said, the most
We
famous,
wouldn't have
the
any
most
of the
famous.
connections at all.
For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365. Do you have a bizarre story or lifestyle that nobody believes and you have proof? If so, please call 1-800-96-JERRY and tell us about it.
Divine, this housewife is saying she wants to become a prostitute.
well, you know, if that's what you want to do in life, you know, no one can tell you what to do with your life. You're a grown woman. But, you know, from my experience, I've been there, you know, and it's
And
not
it got you somewhere.
It's not a thing that you go around, you have to brag about it. You know, I did it because I had...
You're going around bragging about it right now.
She sure is.
I don't think...
Doing the same thing.
I wouldn't come on Jerry Springer Show and brag about, I want to get with someone, and you never met this man a day in your life. You think I met him. I don't know this man from Adam from Eve.
Now, here we go. Here we go.
I really wish you stopped riding my coattail. You know, I really wish that this young guy would really stop riding on the back of my coattail.
Anything it takes to make a buck.
Now she's
But Divine... Okay,
she's going to tell someone else
Anything
about
these children
what's
can do
going
to make a
on,
buck,
and
he's
she's
going to try
been
to do
there.
is what it's going to take.
And you're not.
No, I'm going to earn mine. I'm going to go out and earn mine. I'm going to get a trade and earn my own.
And you don't think we don't earn our money?
Well, you can go to school. Anybody can go to school.
I've been to school.
And what
I
trade?
have a
You got?
college education in computers.
You don't want to use it. You'd rather go with this bozo.
You know what?
You know, lay on your
This
back for
bozo
100 bucks.
can't even support her.
Bozo.
I'm trying. I'm doing my job, man.
Trying. It's the same thing that the Divine was saying. Trying.
There's a lot of respect
But the
in
same.
What do you do? Hey, Lomas, what do you do? What do you do?
I make sure that I make sure that I make sure they're taken care of.
How does he take care of? What does he do for you that you cannot do for yourself?
Makes us money.
You can make. You're the one doing the work. He's not on his back.
If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have the clientele that we have.
Right. You mean that somebody's going to go to him before they go to you? What are you kidding?
What does that tell you?
Lomas, some guy's going to walk down the street and say, "Hey, psst,
you're my
can you get me a woman?"
You don't just go, psst. It doesn't happen just that way. It happens, you know, well, like I said, a lot of guys, like I said, in bars. Well, you go to bars. You go to bars.
Exactly.
And that most of those guys, that's the first place they go. Bars like that to seek out girls like that, you know. First place they want to go is the
You're
bar.
telling me that whatever he does, you couldn't do on your own. Are you seriously saying
but
that?
we wouldn't have the high class. That's why we're high class. Oh, you know what? You know what? We have clientele.
Oh, no class.
We would have no
And like I said, the most famous,
we wouldn't have any of the connections at all.
So
As you call
Lomas
it,
is the one that
prostitute
talks to all
world?
these senators and congressmen that you say you get?
We're not going to
We're talking to Lomas?
Right.
Exactly. We're not going to just sleep with me, bozo. Excuse me. Well, you did do Hugh Grant, correct?
Right, Hugh Grant.
Divine.
Hugh Grant.
How did she get?
And
How did
like
you
the-
get where you are?
Barbie was there almost a week before.
Divine, did you have a pimp? Divine, did you have
You're known for what you did.
Divine, did you have a pimp?
That's what got you where
Did you
you're
have
at
a
now.
pimp?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yes, she did.
No, I did not.
Yes, she did.
No, I didn't.
You
Who
just
was
stood
it?
out on this.
Let me tell you something.
Okay,
you know,
She had a business
about
manager.
you keep going around, you know, having my name, jocking on me and stuff like that.
Divine, it's already been proved. We've already been through this in court. And we can here debate this again. And here it goes again. You're going to go ahead and pull that story.
What are you two debating?
I didn't do that.
What are you debating?
I did not come
I want
on
to hear
this
from her than
show.
you.
Go ahead.
What?
I did not come on your show, Jerry,
Okay.
to argue with this man.
Okay.
I did that once before. Okay?
Okay.
And what happened?
You lost.
Well, I lost on the money part. I lost on the money part. On the money part.
You know,
On the money part. I
would
lost on the
never
money
have.
part.
You lost.
If I
You said
did
the
have
magic
a
word.
pimp, he would never be you. He would never look like
Never
you.
be. You ain't never look like you. It never look like you.
Okay.
And if it was the case, like I said, you know,
Sure.
Wait a second.
Right.
Sure,
How
right.
can
And
anybody
her
be-
face is, like I said, all over the world through me. Like I said,
Exactly.
through
Yeah,
me.
you just like
That's
you're
where
having-
that's where she's at now. Through me, again, she's on this television show. Through me,
Why?
she's
To
been on the other
confront you, I
television
wish
show.
you'd stop
Just look at the
dragging my
draw.
name. But,
Dragging your name,
You
Divine.
want a
You
woman like
dragged
me.
the
You
name-
want a woman like me.
I don't want a woman like you now. With your
We need
mouth
a woman
like that.
like me. You know, but
You know,
you're going
might be
about it
getting
the
a
wrong
better
way.
Right.
You know, okay, well, sure.
Laura, is this what you want in life? Laura, is this what you
I want
want?
my bills paid off. I want to make some money. Why? I have my body. I'm doing this for both of us.
That's right. That's right. Think what you want to think, but that's the truth.
You believe she's doing it for both of them?
I do it for me and my man. I
Oh,
take
yeah,
good
he's a
care
real
of my
man.
wife.
He's a real man sitting back and letting you go out this fool.
Yeah, I am a real man doing that.
Oh, he's
making
a real
sure,
man?
making
You do
sure
it for
she's
his
not,
real man?
she's not at harm.
what?
She's not harmed. I
your
take
man?
care of her.
This is your man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then you're dating him, then you're doing it for your man. You're that a girl.
Oh,
That's
that
what you
makes
want to do
sense.
for your
That makes
man.
sense.
I got a what?
If you're doing this for your man,
Let's take a
that's your
break.
man,
When we
right?
return, we're going to meet a former call girl who also used to work for Lomas. She says it's a dirty job and no one should be doing it. Please stay with us. Wait, if he locks you up, how are you going to get out of the house to be a hooker?
1-800-US-SEARCH. Find anyone and adoption reunions too. Call Nick and Rob. 1-800-US-SEARCH.
Tomorrow on Springer.
It is dangerous now.
The dangerous world of Tijuana strip clubs. Tomorrow on Springer.
Welcome back. This whole show is about this, the housewife who decided she wanted to become a prostitute. And one of the guests on our show is Lomas, who is a personal manager of these women. Yeah, I called you a pimp in the last show,
Right,
and
that's
you took
four-letter
offense to
word
that.
to me. Thank you.
It's a four-letter word.
Right.
And, okay, one of the women who used, we're going to meet now one of the women who used to work for you.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Angel. Here is Angel. Welcome to the show. You used to work for Lomas?
Unfortunately.
What was that like?
Well, you know, long time, huh?
Long time.
Boy, I can't even believe it. This man is a liar.
Oh.
Total liar.
She doesn't even know the words.
No,
Can't
you know
spell
what?
the word liar.
I thank God every day that I got another chance. Believe me, he will lie. He will say whatever. I had people or clients saying to me, well, you know, you don't need him. And he would come to me and tell me that I was planning things behind his back. And I, like a dummy, would never had gone for it because I was afraid of him.
Oh,
another
give
thing,
me a break.
Offering drugs. You know, in this business, I tell you what, I can honestly
why she
say.
left because she was weak.
What do you mean?
Did you pay to have sex with that?
Her unconscious movement.
Why were you afraid of him?
She's crying
Why
every
were you
5
afraid of him?
minutes.
Because
Why were you afraid of him?
if he wasn't threatening me, he would have someone else threaten me.
Well, how do they threaten you with what?
Who would that
He would
someone
say,
else be?
Threaten you with what?
I don't know how old
Angel,
these girls are.
threaten you with what? Threaten you with what?
Oh, he would threaten me with breaking my leg.
Why?
Cutting up my
She is
face.
talking off the wall.
It's the truth.
What did he want you to do? What did he want you to do?
Well, he wanted to control me. He wanted to tell me where I had to be and what I was doing and all the time. And then he would say, "Oh, I've got this client for you and all this money." And I was younger, and I would say, "Okay," and I was sort of starstruck. And half the time, it didn't even pan through anyway.
Oh, now she is coming off the wall.
No, I'm not.
So that's what I said. She's
He knows.
lost it.
He knows. I can't even believe he's still alive.
What do you want to?
I really can't believe he's still alive.
She can't believe I'm still alive. I am still alive.
And I will say another thing. I can honestly say that for the most part, he offers drugs. It's a big part of the business.
She is talking
big
I've
part
never
of the
done
business.
drugs.
Yes, it is. And that's another hook. That's another hook.
She's done my own.
No.
Drugs are not a part of the business?
It's another hook. It's another hook. Give him a hook.
What do you want to say
Maybe
to
you
Laura?
don't, but it's...
Talk to Laura. She
Laura,
wants to
talk to Laura,
believe me.
because you definitely know what
there's
you're
no job
talking about.
security, medical benefits. Okay, not only that. Who has job security? Well, I got my life turned around as a flight attendant. Thank God.
Flight attendant.
Yeah.
Now you're really
And you know what? I mean, I've had some serious repercussions still because of knowing this man. But I have to say, thank God that I
Thank
found
God
out.
that she's still trying to remember where she's at.
You know what?
She took
Listen,
she took him behind my
this guy
back.
may be not perfect. There is no such thing as perfect, believe me. But he loves you. And I don't know how old you are, but whatever fantasy you have, keep it a fantasy. That's right.
A fantasy.
Well, you did fulfill your fantasy, didn't you? The two girls?
See, there you go.
There you go.
No.
Well,
that's one, once.
So, I mean...
It's not going to ruin his life, I don't think. You will ruin your life. And this example here...
No,
this
example.
She's lucky. She's lucky she's taking, and she's, taking advantage of that. But that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen. It's not the norm, is it?
You're flying around above your head. You don't even know what you're talking about.
If she's straightened up, yeah, got her strapped back on track. That's what it's all about.
Oh, so you have she's not enough of a human being.
He doesn't protect you. He does not protect you. He will not protect you.
What she should become is a nun.
How could he protect you?
She's so perfect.
Oh.
We're going to take a break. When we come back, I want to give the audience a chance to ask some questions. We'll be right back.
Are you a woman in the Klan or other racially motivated group? If so, please call 1-800-96-JERRY, and you could be a guest on our show.
First question. Okay. We are back, and yes.
Okay, first of all, I'd like to say I have to commend the two of you. I think that's wonderful that you're getting your life back on track. The three of you, an atrocity, absolute atrocity, the three of you. You, on the other hand, how can you sit there and say, oh, I want my bills paid in this? Get a job.
You're talking to Laura?
Yeah, get a job.
Excuse me, you will not let me out of the house. He locks me up.
I highly doubt he'd lock you out to get slave driver.
Wait, if he locks you up, how are you going to get out of the house to be a hooker?
Jerry, she's going overboard on this here. I mean, I love her. I want to have a family. I want to do
these guys that get drunk and start beating her down.
I think you're afraid she might actually make something of herself without you.
Oh, yeah,
I can see what YouTube made.
Yeah.
Oh, I've made a lot, honey. I've made a lot. You cannot make a living. I don't care if it's $9, $15 an hour. You cannot make the kind of living that I want to live.
The drug took over.
I don't want to struggle to pay my rent every month.
Drugs is alcohol.
Look at drug here, drug fiend.
You know what? If you don't...
I know you don't do drugs.
Never done drugs.
Oh, yeah, we're not even signifying that one.
I know you don't.
You're in the bar.
All right, hold on.
I'm drunk.
Yeah.
You're drunk now.
Oh, jeez.
What I don't understand is, I don't know his name on yet.
Tom.
Tom, why you still want to marry her when she's done nothing but make a slave?
If you can answer the question.
Underneath this costume she has on today, Jerry, she's a great woman. She can do her job. She does her job. She's wonderful.
What's her job?
What's her job?
Just being herself.
Being a slave to
being
him.
sweet.
Yeah, taking care of you.
Yeah, slaving at the house.
Being there for, it's
I
not
have a
just
question for
slaving.
Laura.
It's not a matter of slaving. It's a matter of doing for each other. Not
No, she does for you.
Get something done.
She does for you as a sex slave. That's all
I have a question for Laura. Laura, you have a decent guy there, and what makes you think that the loser with Goodwill plastic pants on and who can't afford a haircut is going to get you anywhere?
These are leather, baby. These leathers cost more than that little jacket you're wearing back there, little girl.
Who cares? Who cares?
Okay.
Well,
wait a second. This isn't The Price is Right. Let's. Come on down.
Well, I was just wondering how much they got paid compared to how much he got paid per trick.
He'll lie. He lied.
Whatever.
Nice trick.
What do you think? They're
Enough.
magicians?
20.
A fair question is because you raised the issue, and I'm not the IRS here, but since you raised the issue that you're doing this because you can really make a lot of money in this, give me a ballpark figure of what you can make in a year in this business.
It's not true.
And you can say it to someone else, one of your friends is, because I'm not trying to trap you in this. I just want to know, because you keep saying, hey, I'm doing this. I'm not being in the computer industry because I can really make good money doing this. Give me a ballpark figure what you can make in a year being a call girl.
100, 200,000?
100 to $200,000.
No,
Easily.
No, not true. No.
You can make.
I can see it not being true. I can see it not being true. You guys don't look like you do drugs. You guys do not look like you do drugs.
No.
Divine, let me hear from Divine.
Her bad attitude kept her from doing anything.
Divine,
Yes.
how would you answer that question?
Well, it depends on if you're the quality that can get that kind of money.
Thank you.
I mean, you couldn't make that kind of money on a street corner. Come on.
Actually, you know, you can. But
if you didn't eat,
but
Yeah, okay.
it's certain things that a lot of guys want. And see, all money ain't good money.
Oh.
See, I'm the kind of person.
All money ain't good money. You out there taking it.
All money ain't good.
You sure did take it. You sure did take Hugh Grant's money.
What about him? She's making it. You're not.
Can I finish my question?
Yeah, let Divine finish. Okay.
Can I finish my? Thank you. Like I said, all money is not good money. But you can make as much money as you want, but that's dependent on the female. Female, if she wants to go out and get all the money that she can, she's willing to do anything for the money.
Let's bring this to a close here, getting back to what this was all about.
Right.
And that is Laura. Without all the pizzazz of the show, the reality is, are you prepared, one, to leave him, which is one question that you have to answer, but two, whether you leave him or not, are you prepared to say, this is the life you want to go to work for Lomas? Is that what you are telling America today?
I basically came out here to do that.
Oh, good job.
Hey, she knows where it's at. She knows where it's at.
I don't want to lose him.
Tom?
I don't want to lose him, but I want to make some quick money.
You don't want to lose
him. I don't control them.
She's got to make her choice between
You know what? I'm tired of being controlled for one thing. I am not going to be controlled by you anymore.
What a counseling.
Okay?
Good girl. Thank you.
That's right.
So you can hold this, and we'll just see about that in a minute.
Oh.
Because...
No. Oh.
In just a moment.
tomorrow on Springer.
It is dangerous down
They're dancers working south of the border in Tijuana nightclubs.
there. Anything goes in Mexico. A lot of underage girls work down there.
John is a strip club regular.
Go down south of the border, Jerry, and I'm the king. Come here. Show them what you do for $1. Come on.
Tanya is a former dancer who wants these girls to stop.
I was kidnapped, held hostage, and I was raped. My body is worth a heck of a lot more than $1.
The dangerous world of Tijuana strip clubs tomorrow on Springer. For your free tickets to the Jerry Springer Show in Chicago, call 312-321-5365.
Thank you. Let me take this opportunity to thank all of you for being with us, and good luck in the decisions you make with your own lives. I mean, as you said, you're adults, so you will make the choices, and I hope things work well for all of you. You know, on first hearing what these women want to do, we're inclined to first offer the normal argument that selling one's body for money, becoming a prostitute, is not what God intended for us. And yet, if morality was an issue with these women, they wouldn't be considering prostitution in the first place. So that you then argue, hey, it's dangerous with possibilities of violence, AIDS, arrest, and the environment of drugs and crime. Why risk all this? Surely there must be better ways to make $1. And they answer that, yes, there are risks, but a pimp offers protection. The money's good and fast and easy. Some enjoy the sex, and their life isn't going so great now anyway, so why not give it a try? Which leaves us then with the final argument, which is hard to deny. For most, it's a dead end with relationship-destroying and life-ruining consequences. When you talk to most call girls, you find that they have real problems maintaining any long-term stable relationship. Many of them grow to disrespect, if not hate, men. They are more than likely to wind up on drugs, perhaps trouble with the law, and but for a few exceptions, they close the doors to any respectful future. Call it a high-class call girl all you want. Prostitute rarely looks good on a resume. Till next time, take care of yourself and each other.
Okay, well, I went to Chicago from Detroit, Michigan to see you, Jerry, and Michael Jordan.
This is Adriana, Angela. They were wondering when you're going to have this party you're speaking about all the time, Jerry. Good show, but you got to let them know, let us all know.
Thanks for having us, Jerry.
Thanks for having us, Jerry.
You're one cool dude.
Hey, Jerry, you're so fine. You're so fine. You're blowing my mind. Say, Jerry. Hey, Jerry.
We like your show very much. Hey, Jerry. Woo, 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 woo.